apologize. It was clearly a blonde moment here on my part. Thank you so very much for your patience.
Okay, that's fine. Do you have a headphone?
Do I need them?
Yes, I think.
Do you hear me okay?
Okay.
Nhưng mọi người đến nghe thì
khi mà khách mời của chúng ta không có sử dụng cái headphone đó thì cái tiếng nó sẽ bị vọng lại và nó rất là khó tập trung cho chúng ta. Okay. Chị Lan ơi. All right. Mình thật là hào hứng vì buổi phỏng vấn ngày hôm nay. Mình hy vọng rằng các bạn cũng sẽ thích nội dung ngày hôm nay. Hi, Miss Elena, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you very much. I must admit, this is completely new technology for me because I usually did some interviews using webinar technology like a Google stuff, and this is amazing. Thank you very, very much.
Yes, I know like a lot of interviewers, they have the Google setup, something like that.
Yeah.
But in Vietnam, we use, our community, we use Facebook a lot. So I think Facebook is a good place for everybody can catch up.
Yes, I agree. I love Facebook. It's my office. It's my virtual office. All my friends and business partners.
Okay, you look great today. And nice to meet you. So let I introduce a little bit about myself. Can you hear me well?
Yes. I still can hear our conversation. I think it's a time delay for that. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you. You look great too.
Yes. Let I introduce a little about myself. So my name is Ngân. Nana is just a nickname because like I'm living in Seoul and I have a friend, a student, and like Ngân is something so hard for them to say. So I just use something like simple and easy and something like a song like na 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 na, something like that. The sound is delay?
Yeah, there's sound delay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like.
So after I talk and it's echoing to you, right?
Yeah, no, the whole phrase continues like. Yeah, you just finished now. So you said about.
Okay, I said about.
Yeah.
Okay, it's weird. It's weird because the echoing is so. So should we try again? I don't know. Should we try to make the live stream again?
Do we need the phones? Because without the phones, I could hear it better.
Yes, but without the phone, like it's echoing back to me. So how about let I just I will get off the phone. I will get off the headphone. Let I try that. Hello?
Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, there is no delay, is there?
But it's delay of my.
How much delay do you have on your part?
It's just a phrase.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. Hang on.
Thường là chúng ta thường nghe cái tiếng echo nó vọng lại khi mà khách mời không có đeo headphone, nhưng mà không biết tại sao lần này nó vẫn bị.
Okay, let's try again.
Let's try again.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. You hear me right away. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're on. Okay.
Yay. It's good. It's awesome. All right. So let's talk about my name and about my mission. All right.
Yeah.
So, like I have a Vietnamese name that's a Ngung. Something, it's in here. It's Ngung. So my like I have foreigner student in Seoul in South Korea, and they cannot speak Ngung. It's just difficult. It's another word with them. So I make a decision. So I choose the name Nana. So the name Nana, it just sounds a little bit like a song, like na 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 na, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can, like easily recognize it and call me easily, and we can have a good relationship.
Yep.
So that's how I have my name like that. So just call me Nana. I think it's much easier for you. Okay. Yeah. And this project, Text for Draw project, is a project for the Vietnamese piano teacher. And so I like in Vietnam these days, I see that there is a lot of music class and music center and music school. It's growing, but I think sometimes the community need the clear vision. So that's why I want to encourage and I want to help the community. So I organize the project and interviewing the expert for for I don't know how to say, like for sharing their knowledge, their thoughts, and yes, and that's my I don't know that's in my aims for the project.
Okay, that's a great idea and very noble idea too.
Yes, okay, that's a big deal with me. And so let's talk a little bit about you.
Okay.
So I try to plug in the headphone again. Let's see. What? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yay!
Yeah,
awesome.
So just a sec, just a bit. Okay, volume adjustment. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about you. Like, how are you doing, and like, what are you doing? And yes, let's talk a little bit.
Well, I'm based in the UK, as you know. I live in a lovely countryside. We live in a village. So my office is also in my house, which is really very convenient because nice nature, nice English countryside, it really helps me with inspiration. But all my business is usually in London, where I go for meetings or for the events or meeting my partners. At the moment, as you know, I'm a publisher most of my time, so I publish piano books, and I also organize a festival with the music I publish. I also teach just a little bit, just to keep me going, so I don't lose the touch with the students, because nowadays students are very, very different to what we were when I studied. And teachers these days need to have a wider range of the repertoire they need to know much, much more, I think, about technology, musical technology, etc.
Yes, I agree. Maybe I will post you a while and I will translate to Vietnamese. I think to Vietnamese I need to understand.
Okay, please.
Okay. Thì mình có hỏi cô rằng là hiện tại cô đang làm gì và cô đang có những cái công tác nào mà cô đang phụ trách. Thì cô có chia sẻ rằng là cô hiện tại đang sống tại nước Anh và đang sống gần một cái khu vực mà nó có thiên nhiên rất là nhiều, nó rất là tốt cho cái việc gọi là khơi gợi những cái cảm hứng về âm nhạc và sáng tác. Thì bên cạnh đó cô cũng là một nhà xuất bản và cô xuất bản rất là nhiều sách. Cô xuất bản rất là nhiều sách về piano, về giảng dạy về những cái repertoire, có nghĩa là những cái tiểu phẩm rất là nhiều sách về tiểu phẩm, và cô cũng tổ chức, cô cũng tham gia tổ chức một cái festival, nó giống như là một cái cuộc thi mà nó mang cái tính là giao lưu hơn, một cái festival về piano cho các bạn trẻ, các bạn học sinh nhỏ tuổi. Yes, so Miss Elena, the festival that you mentioned, is it just for, is it for international student or it's for locally student?
It is an international festival. It takes place every year in London at the Royal Albert Hall, Elgar Room. And last April, we had students from 14 countries. We had students from Australia, we had students from Israel, United States, Colombia.
Wow.
Yeah, we had students from the United Kingdom. We had students
Wow.
from Bulgaria, Russia. I think it was amazing to see children from Austria, Germany,
Yes.
Greece. It was a very international gathering of young talents and their teachers and parents.
Wow. So like 14 like candidates, right?
No, we had about 60 children performing.
60 children performing.
60,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Yes, it's a huge
Yes.
it's a huge interest, because I think the piano performance essentially is the art of showing what you've learned to the others.
Sure.
And I think the festival at the Royal Albert Hall is just all about that, because children are so happy to perform. We have nobody worried about, you know, they don't have nerves. They're all so eager to go on stage and play, because for them it is very important cultural experience. They're not only playing at the greatest venue in the world, but they're also playing to their teachers, to their parents, and they're also very often playing to the composers, for the composers who are in the audience.
Oh, yes, yes. So how long the festival it takes? Like,
Festival itself is half a day. The first day at the Royal Albert Hall, and the second day we have a full day of workshops, master classes, seminars, another student recital. It is very exciting. So really 1.5 days.
1.5
at the moment, yeah.
So like 1.5 day, and yes, so it takes like it is summer, right?
It's April, always in April.
It's April. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot that. Okay, so I translate a little bit.
Okay.
Thì mình có hỏi cô về cái festival. Mình nghĩ nó là giống như là một cái cuộc thi mà giao lưu âm nhạc á. Thì cô nói rằng là cuộc thi này như là cái April năm ngoái, có nghĩa là tháng 4 năm ngoái, thì nó đã thu hút được khoảng 60 bạn thí sinh tham gia đến từ rất là nhiều những quốc gia khác nhau trên thế giới. Có một số bạn đến từ Mỹ, đến từ Đức, đến từ nước Áo, đến từ Úc, rất là nhiều các bạn thí sinh nhỏ tuổi đến tham gia. Và cái lợi ích của cái festival này thì nó mang đến cho các bạn những cái cảm giác, những cái cơ hội để các bạn biểu diễn trước công chúng. Mình cũng tin rằng là những cái cuộc thi, những cái festival nó đều mang đến những cái ích lợi cho học sinh khi mà chúng ta giảng dạy piano. So with the festival, Elena, what is the requirement for them? Like,
okay. It is a very simple requirement.
Okay.
The students need to learn a piece published by my company, EVC Music.
Okay.
And then basically what happened is the process started in 2015 when I was sponsoring local festivals in the United Kingdom, where they would include music I publish, and the winners would go and receive the certificate and a badge. But in 2018, the first festival at the Royal Albert Hall took place, where all the winners from festivals, not only in the United Kingdom but also abroad, in America, in Austria, in Germany and Russia and
Hy vọng lần này chúng ta sẽ có thể đem cô Elena trở lại đây. Thiêm Trần. Mình nên gọi bạn là Thiêm Trần hay là tên của bạn là gì nhỉ? Okay. Miss Elena, are you here? Okay. Ok. Bây giờ mình đang đợi cô Elena quay trở lại. Mọi người đợi một chút nha. Alright. Bring them on the camera. Yes.
Okay, we're back. Isn't the technology wonderful? Oh dear me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. I have to the one to say sorry. First I used my phone, and then I don't know why it just kicked me out. So
it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. It's fun. It happens.
Yeah, it's happened. It's fun. Okay, so you were talking about requirements for the festival. Yeah.
So basically, I'm coming back that it used to be only for the winners of the festivals which were accredited around the world. So it was many festivals I was supporting as a sponsor. But this year, we are running an open video edition for all children who want to take part. So all they need to do,
cool.
It is a very cool idea, I think, because we want to be all inclusive and not exclusive festival. So we're offering an opportunity to all pianists up to age of 18 who would like to take part to record a piece by EVC music composer and send it to us there is a link on a website on Elena Cobb's Star Prize Festival. So if I will find and I comment in the comments, I just send it right away so people can take a look. So it's a link. So I've posted a link on your video.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
ElenaCobbStarPrize.com.
Yeah, that's the one. So if teachers would like to take part, all they need to do is to fill in the form. Excuse me. Pay a fee, and send us the video with the EVC music composer piece.
Okay. So, and the repertoire that they perform, it should be the one which is published by your company, right?
Yes, because we have such wonderful living composers, and I think it's so important for the music which is written recently have an opportunity to be played by the young pianists who live today. So it creates a very good atmosphere, I think.
So would you mind to send us the link to take a look at the list of the song that they could buy? I mean, like a website to...
Yeah, I sent you, basically, children and teachers can pick, select any piece on my website published by, I just posted a link. Yeah. So, and this is a link to my website. And this is the next link I will be sending you is with composers published by EVC. And basically, you know, teachers can just click on their image
Yes.
And then go to the composers page.
Mm.
And for example, Nikki Isles, if you click on her image on my website, she's a wonderful British composer. She has a book called Piano Tales for Alice. It's based on the fabulous stories about Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. So this is a very good book for about grade 2 to 3.
Yes.
And obviously, if somebody is very advanced, they could have a look at music by Philip Martin. Here, we are just bringing on the website. There are 2 pieces currently: New York Nights and Broadway Boogie. And if you just like that sort of, I'll just play it just a little bit, so you probably people can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yes, very clear.
Yeah. So it's very modern jazz. It's a very, very exciting scherzo. So basically all teachers need to do, just go through a list of composers and just say, oh, I like this piece, because each composer has a page and they can just click through, and the website has audio, it has previews. And if teachers has a question, they can email me. I'll be happy to help them out.
Wow, it's wonderful. It's amazing.
Yeah. Bravo. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can say that. So I translate a little bit. I'm
okay.
afraid I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, there is a link to the composer's page. Teachers click on the link and then go to the page, and they see images of the composers and their names and the style of music they write, and then they click on that photograph and they go to the composer's page and select that.
Okay, right, that's cool. So I translate a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Thì cô có chia sẻ với mình là năm nay thì công ty của cô có mở rộng cái cuộc thi này ra trở thành một cái cuộc thi online, và nó rất là dễ tiếp cận cho những thí sinh trẻ ở trên toàn thế giới. Các bạn thí sinh có thể quay phim những cái tiểu phẩm, những cái bài biểu diễn của mình và apply, có nghĩa là các bạn có thể nộp cái tiểu phẩm, cái bài dự thi đó online, và các bạn có thể gọi là dự thi một cách online. Các bạn không cần phải tham gia có mặt trực tiếp, mà các bạn có thể gọi là chỉ ở tại đất nước của mình. Ví dụ các bạn đang ở Việt Nam thì các bạn có thể quay lại cái video mà mình chơi một cái bản nhạc do chính công ty của cô là EVC, những cái gọi là những cái tiểu phẩm mà của nhà xuất bản EVC phát hành, thì các bạn quay lại cái đoạn biểu diễn đó và gửi lên cho cái website này. Thì ở đây mình sẽ mình ghi một cái, gọi là xem nào. Ở đây mình ghi một cái website các bạn có thể nhìn thấy, đó là elenacobbstarprize.com. Thì cái website này nó có cái form để mà cho phụ huynh cũng như là những bạn giáo viên có thể điền vào cái form này và upload cái phần dự thi, là những video của các học sinh. Và cái cuộc thi này nó chỉ dành cho lứa tuổi dưới 18 tuổi và chỉ sử dụng những tiểu phẩm của nhà xuất bản EVC. Ok. Và mình nghĩ đây là một cuộc thi, đây là một cái sự mở rộng rất là tuyệt vời mà cô Elena cũng như là nhà xuất bản EVC hướng tới cộng đồng và khuyến khích nhiều hơn nữa cái tinh thần biểu diễn, cái tinh thần tập luyện của các bạn. Ở đây thì cô cũng có chia sẻ cho chúng ta một cái đường link. Các bạn có thể nhìn thấy rằng là cái đường link cô gửi là elenacobb.com composer@elenacobb. Thì với cái đường link này các bạn có thể tìm thấy những nhạc sĩ những nhạc sĩ có nghĩa là họ có những cái sáng tác dành cho thiếu nhi, và các bạn cũng có thể nghe qua những cái sáng tác này ở bản audio, là có nghĩa nghe qua trước, và cũng có thể xem trước cái gọi là cái sheet nhạc ở trên cái đường link này. Các bạn có thể nhìn thấy đường link mà cô đã gửi ở đây. Thì như vậy thì nó cũng rất là dễ dàng cho chúng ta có thể tìm kiếm và lựa chọn cái tiểu phẩm phù hợp cho học sinh của mình, với ý thích và cái khả năng của học sinh. Yes, Elena, I like the idea.
Thank you very much. And of course, I think for playing well in a concert or in public, I think young pianists need to have a very good technique, which is a basis of every every performance. And I think this is
Yes.
so very, very important. And I think this is what you also wanted to talk about
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. So in your opinion, like what age that the student they can start to learn the technique?
Well, technique needs to start right away, as soon as a child or adult or a person starts learning to play the piano, because sound control is what makes sets pianists apart. The sound control has to be the basis of the education, and a good technique is obviously a basis for the good sound. It's so important.
Okay, so sound control, like as you just taught, can you give some example for the elements of the sound control?
Well, sound, it's basically the listening skills. First of all, a student needs to listen to themselves playing. They need to have a very good control of the hand. This is so wonderful. This is an instrument which will allow us to control performance, to play staccato and legato and double notes and arpeggios and diminished arpeggios and octaves and chords. And if the child doesn't have a good connection between the touch and how it sounds, that will obviously be a disconnect. Because do you want to translate anything, something to your teachers?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Thì cô cũng có nói với mình rằng là để mà chơi được những tác phẩm tốt đó, thì những gọi là những trẻ em, có nghĩa là những young pianist, họ cần có được những cái gọi là những cái tiêu chuẩn về kỹ thuật, trong đó giống như là những cái tiêu chuẩn về cái việc mà có thể nghe được cái bản nhạc của các bạn ấy đang chơi, cũng có thể là các bạn ấy làm sao để mà có thể học được cái cách kiểm soát được bàn tay, kiểm soát được âm thanh sound control, và những cái điều này nó sẽ giúp cho các bạn ấy gọi là connect được cái âm nhạc với lại cái kỹ thuật. Yes, yeah, let's keep talking.
Yeah, so I've moved closer to the piano, so you could just have a little bit more. I could see you were trying, so I just demonstrate here. First of all, the touch. We touch, we play the piano, we make sure that the hand, the wrist, is completely relaxed, but the muscles need to be toned. So we can't play piano with the hand which is floppy, like that. But we have to have a very good understanding of that, what intentions are, what we're trying to achieve, because each technique requires different application. But for my students, I use a very good exercise, because we needed to make sure to play non-legato, so the finger little tip. So I would have a pencil with a soft top, and I would ask him, okay, let's create a lovely shape. Shape is very, very important, as you know. So we have create a lovely shape. We turn the hand around. I'm just trying to show, the shape. And then with a soft top, I would press very, very gently the finger down and ask the student to bring the finger with the pencil up. So that will allow students to feel that they have to not hit the key when they play, but the finger has to have that action of, yes, up and down. So that will allow a child or an adult, a student of any age, to have that relationship. So because there are so many different bones and muscles in our hands, it's very complex. It's virtually perfection for playing the piano. But children, when they're learning technique from right at the beginning, you will have time when they're little to explain how each finger connects.
Yes, let I translate a little bit.
Yeah.
Thì cô vừa mới chia sẻ với chúng ta một cái bài tập về cái gọi là cái touch, có nghĩa là cái chạm của ngón tay ở trên phím đàn, và cô sử dụng một cây bút chì với cái phần mũi nó hơi gọi là không có nhọn, và cô có nghĩa là cô sẽ nhấn nó, cô sẽ để cái đầu mũi bút chì ở trên ngón tay của học sinh, và cô sẽ nhẹ nhàng nhấn nó xuống và để cho học sinh gọi là đẩy cái bút chì lên với một cái lực nào đó, mà vừa phải, để mà học sinh có thể cảm nhận được cái gọi là cái sự gọi là, theo mình nghĩ nha, là một cái sự đẩy, một cái lực đẩy vừa phải, chứ nó không có phải giống như là chúng ta gọi là chơi, có nghĩa là quá sức ở trên cái phím đàn đó. Thì cái bài tập này, cái trải nghiệm này mình nghĩ nó rất là thú vị, mà mình nghĩ là mình sẽ áp dụng và mình sẽ thực hiện với học sinh của mình. How do you think about Vietnamese?
Oh, yeah, it's wonderful. It's such a musical language.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, so let's keep talking. Yes.
Okay, so basically we discussed a little bit about, how to prepare for the playing. So, and my teacher always said, remember that we play in piano with that part, the tip of a finger. So the child needs to understand that this is where the connection happens with the surface of the piano and his or her hand. And it's very, very important to understand that we're not playing just with a soft tissue, but there is a bone inside. So that will allow to create a connection and arm weight, which is so very, very important for the sound production. So when a child learns to play a non-legato, so they need to understand that they're going to be landing on that tip, which we remember where we've learned to find. So yes. And then they prepare and they lift slightly above the piano holder for the music, so, and they literally land. And this is where magic starts. This is where child needs to anticipate the sound. So if the child plays a very sort of loud, so clearly the sound is exaggerated, so there could be some tension and there's not enough of fluidity in the movement. So that can be corrected by teachers saying, please listen to yourself. And this is very, very important. So a good technique allowing to, and then listen to the sound, as it disappears, goes softer, 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 and then taking it off. And try again. So this is a very simple exercise. You can go from one note to another and learning to hear.
Yes, I think one of the thing that in Vietnam we usually lack of is teaching the student to listen to themselves when they are playing.
Yes, very important.
Yeah, there's sometimes I watch some how to say it, some performing video clips, and I feel like like the student, they play it just too hard, like yes. They hit the key, it's just like the crust touching.
Yeah.
It's not a musical
yes.
musical sound, and I don't think that's good for their ears,
No. Because I think in recent years are very much on trend to play very fast and very complex pieces, and it's sometimes you feel like who is going to be playing faster, and it's all became about the technique, but technique not about sound control, how the music sounds, but how fast and the fingers are moving, and this is kind of not what the art of playing piano is all about. The good pianists really need to control both aspects, the tempi and the sound, and the sonority has to be that ultimate goal, to be absolutely emotionally, musically aware about every single note. And this is when I'm coming to your very first question, when the child needs to learn the technique right from the start, from the yes. very first moment. That is all about.
Yes. So let's translate a little bit.
Yeah.
Thì mình có
Please.
Hỏi cô, if you wanna take some water, just go ahead, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Thì mình có hỏi cô là ở cái độ tuổi nào thì chúng ta có thể bắt đầu dạy về kỹ thuật cho học sinh. Thì cô cũng nói rằng là nên dạy sớm nhất có thể, có nghĩa là ngay khi mà học sinh vừa bắt đầu học, vừa bắt đầu cái quá trình học gọi là piano thì giáo viên nên thật sự quan tâm đến vấn đề là dạy về kỹ thuật cho học sinh. Đó là điều cô chia sẻ. Thực ra cô chia sẻ nhiều quá mình không có kịp ghi lại. Hy vọng rằng là các bạn cũng hiểu được một chút. So Miss Elena, like to me when I was a kid, you know, like sometimes like my piano teacher, she taught me about technique, and I feel it was hard. You know, it was hard. It was difficult to abroad to get it. So do you think that teaching technique it might kill the happiness in learning piano?
I think, you know, it is a technique. If it's just aim to learn a technique, just saying, and now we're going to learn the technique, it's for the child, it will be a very foreign concept. But if you learn a technique in a form of a fairy tale or a story for a child, it becomes a completely different idea. So this is when I'm going to recommend an exciting books, which I think are ideal for learning playing the piano for a young child. So it's Tales of a Musical Journey by Irina Gorin. She's Russian-born piano teacher, and she now currently resides, she lives in the United States, but at the moment she is teaching in China. So the books are amazing. There are 2 books. So it's a book 1 and book 2. But what is exciting about this series is that she wrote a teacher's guide, which explains how the technique can be taught to a child without being harsh, without being boring, without being scary, but instead to be a wonderful musical experience. So I think, you know, you can find these books on the internet. They're also on my website, but I really recommend to check this out for the Vietnamese teachers. The books are available in English. I think Elena told me that books are translated into 15 different languages.
Okay, maybe would you mind to send us the link to that? But later.
Yeah, I will do it later with my pleasure.
Yeah. So could you remind again the title of the book? Like
Yes, I can. Yeah, it's Tales of a Musical
Journey. Okay, Tales of a Musical Journey. Okay.
And the name of the author is Irina Gorin. All right. Gorin, Gorin. Yeah. So these are the books I think are the best for the current students who want to play really, really well and really musically, because it teaches not only to be a good pianist, but it also teaches how to be a healthy pianist. Because if we only emphasize on playing with a metronome at 160 beats per minute, so it becomes very unhealthy for the apparatus. You know, the hands become tense and all sorts of problems happen. You know, tendonitis, for example, is a huge issue for the pianist who overdone it, and it can't be cured, and it remains, and it can stop a very good piano career. You know, you can't play it anymore if it hurts.
Yes, like injury something.
Yeah.
So I translate a little bit.
Please.
Thì mình có hỏi cô rằng là nếu như mà chúng ta bắt đầu dạy kỹ thuật quá sớm cho học sinh ở lứa tuổi trẻ nhỏ đó, thì nó có giết chết cái gọi là cái niềm vui ở trong cái việc học piano hay không? Thì cô nói rằng là nếu như mà chúng ta chỉ tập trung vào việc dạy kỹ thuật thì nó sẽ thực sự đem đến những cái mặt tiêu cực cho học sinh. Tuy nhiên nếu như mà chúng ta kết hợp việc dạy kỹ thuật và nó không có phải là quá cứng nhắc và nó không có quá nhàm chán, thì chúng ta sẽ giúp cho học sinh phát triển nhiều hơn về cái tính cảm thụ âm nhạc chứ không phải đơn giản là kỹ thuật nữa. Cô cũng có giới thiệu cho chúng ta một cái giáo trình, đó là The Tales of a Musical Journey. Thì giáo trình này các bạn có thể tìm thấy ở trên Google, hoặc các bạn cũng có thể tìm thấy ở trên website của cô. Thì giáo trình này được viết bởi nhà sư phạm âm nhạc là cô Elena. Thì giáo trình này nó giúp cho học sinh không chỉ phát triển về mặt kỹ thuật ngón, mà còn giúp cho học sinh phát triển về cái mặt về tư duy âm thanh, về những cái cảm nhận âm thanh, giúp cho tai nghe âm nhạc của học sinh phát triển nhiều hơn. Mình nghĩ rằng đó là một cái ích lợi mà chúng ta cần quan tâm. So, Miss Elena.
Yes, I just posted the link.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So the method that you just mentioned, the Tales of the Musical Journey, like I can see that yeah, you know, like I heard about Elena years before.
Okay.
Yes, I watched some YouTube videos.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
The video of her, and I see that, like, yeah, she introduced about the method, like, you know, like years before. So would you mind to, you know, like just introduce a little bit, that's something in the book for us?
Yes, of course. Yes. So the books are written in the forms of fairy tales.
Okay.
In the forms of fairy tales. So you could see it's in a picture, children are very friendly images of the kingdom, of a musical kingdom. So when the child starts having lessons, the teacher, so it's a very interesting contents, very well laid out, and these are the stories, you know, and it says what images will be used, and they're very child friendly. So we go into in the book, and it has a chapter 1.
Sure.
And it will be the magical kingdom of sounds. So right from the start, the magical kingdom, not of technique, but of sound, because a child understands sound. You know, they hear sounds all the time. And when they play the piano first time, they come and play, they will hear a piano key producing a sound of different height, different quality. So that's the first chapter we'll talk about. Then Irina talks about different pianos, and then chapters about sound and high sound. So it's right from the beginning. Irina really focuses on the sound itself. It tells a story about different sounds, high sounds, low sounds, and then she of course moves on in chapter 4. In chapter 4, she will be talking about how to hold the hand, and she will teach the exercise of weeping willow tree. And you could see probably this little tree has like little hands, you know, the child's hands. They will just understand, oh, okay, and then they shape it. So it's a very interesting exercises. So and she goes into more and more about how to hold, you know, how to shape the can. So the book is really, really detailed, but the teacher's guide goes into a very fine detail about each lesson.
Yeah. Okay. I just talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Thì cô có giới thiệu một chút về cái giáo trình. Về cái giáo trình mà cô vừa mới nói, thì trong giáo trình này nó ở cái chapter 1 đó, thì tác giả nó giới thiệu về một cái music, có nghĩa là the kingdom of the sound, có nghĩa là cái vương quốc của các âm thanh. Thì nó bắt đầu nó dạy, nó hướng dẫn cho trẻ, nó khuyến khích trẻ tới cái việc là nhận định về âm thanh, recognizing sounds, là như là phân biệt những âm thanh thấp, âm thanh cao, âm thanh trầm, âm dài, âm ngắn. Và với những cái step, những cái bước đầu tiên này thì nó giúp cho trẻ có những cái cảm nhận ban đầu, và nó giúp cho trẻ phát triển nhiều hơn khi mà trẻ học piano. Và đây là cái giáo trình mà cô vừa mới giới thiệu với lại tụi mình. Yes, so I can say that is a rate method, right?
Yeah, it is. Elena does a lot of workshops around the world. She came to the UK twice, and it was last year. No, sorry, not last year. In April, April, she was in the UK. She did workshops in South America, and just had a workshop in the United States, and now she's going back to China. So she goes workshops in Malaysia, in Hong Kong, you know, and it's a really the methodics I would recommend to any teacher
Yes.
for good
Okay.
technique, you know. Yeah.
Yes. I like technique. I like to take technique.
Yeah, I love technique. I wanted also to tell your teachers about my favorite technique, you know. So my favorite technique are octaves, playing octaves. I really, I don't have big hands, and you know, my hands are quite average. I take gloves 7.5, but my kind of, you know, I never had problems with playing them because the emphasis of my education was to know how to use my hands properly in different situation of piano playing, different scores. So, you know, and for my pieces, I wrote a lot of music with octaves, and teachers often said, oh my goodness, you know, we can't play it because, you know, we have small hands. And I always would say, no, it's not the size matter. It's just how you play the octaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
How to do it?
So basically, I've developed exercises. They are very simple. So what you do, the big step is to be mentally ready that maybe you will not have a full span of an octave. So you will need to be very gentle, gentle, very soft. Yeah.
With the hand.
Yeah, with the hand, you know,
with
the entire arm. Yeah. The wrist, the hand, everything has to. So can you see my left hand here? You see my right hand, yeah. So the exercise would be that the first finger, the first exercise. So it's in crotchets, 4 crotchets in the bar. So the first finger will have C, and fifth finger will have C. So when we hold the first C, we're gonna go. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
So the hand is really nice and toned, and we land, and we hold that C.
Yeah.
And while we hold that C, we play top C. And we listen. We need to hear. And then we go back. And we hold the top finger and play bottom C. And we hear top note. So the top note you need to decide whether you go louder. So you can go, you can hear like a almost polyphonic situation here. We're going, and you hear the C on the top?
Yes.
And you can decide, I want to go crescendo. And you're getting louder. And going down, you can go diminuendo. But also making absolutely sure that the palm is directing, not just finger moves, but the entire palm, this part.
Okay.
The whole palm, the whole is, if I show you here, it's just literally C, and that almost that movement. But as I said, you know, it has to come from the shoulder. The arm weight is very important, you know, because that's where we control, you know, how we touch the piano, but that all prepares how the sound will come out. And if we decide to be loud, so obviously the actual, we're gonna go, or we're gonna go piano, and we go, so obviously our approach.
Yeah, so we use on the
the entire arm, elbow.
Yeah, like the upper arm.
Upper arm, yes, upper elbow.
Yes. Yeah, upper elbow.
Forearm, yeah. So it is very important. So and also what this exercise does, it's allowed to your hand slightly to get expanded. So we need to remember that we can't stretch anything here. There is just skin. But here on this side, we have soft tissue which will give. So we softly, and as soon as you feel pain, you have to stop, you have to rest your hand. And these exercises I recommend only to play in very, very slow tempo before the scales. And then you basically, what you do, you can do and hold both together, listen and listen. And it's about allowing the hand to get that growth within. And you can do a
chromatic scale.
Chromatic scale. So really, as soon as you start going, it will allow your fantasy, you know, going, okay. And then you kind of warm up hands and you go to so I recommend the fourth finger on black keys. Because if you play any Chopin and Rachmaninoff and Liszt, you know that they would be using the fourth finger getting to. So when you exercise and then you go C sharp, you go fourth finger and the first. But always making sure that the arm weight is involved and you sit straight at the piano. You have a good relationship in terms of how far you are. Your feet are firmly on the floor. You don't need to use an octave. Oh, sorry, an octave, a pedal, obviously. You know, you control the sound.
Yeah, okay, I translate. Yeah. So thì cô có chia sẻ cho tụi mình một cái bài tập về cái cách mà chúng ta tập luyện cái quãng 8. Thì ở đây cô có chia sẻ rằng là hồi nãy các bạn cũng đã xem, các bạn thấy cái bài tập đó. Thì nếu mà các bạn muốn xem lại, các bạn có thể gọi là tua lại cái livestream này, các bạn có thể xem lại cái cách mà cô hướng dẫn chúng ta thực hiện cái bài tập đó. Thì cô cũng có nói rằng là khi mà chúng ta chơi cái quãng 8 đó thì các bạn phải thực sự có một cái sự kết nối. Các bạn sẽ nên cái âm thanh nó sẽ bắt đầu từ cái phần vai và nó sẽ đi xuống dưới phần tay, và nó là sự chuyển động của cái gọi là cái phần cái này là cái phần lòng bàn tay. Nó là cái sự chuyển động của cái phần lòng bàn tay. Và chơi quãng 8 thì nó là một trong những cái kỹ thuật quan trọng để chúng ta có thể đạt được những cái thực phẩm ở cái trình độ là intermediate. Okay.
Yeah, so very, very important to remember the posture.
Yeah.
Posture also needs to be, you know, comfortable. Because if you play octaves and your shoulders are raised, so you're creating quite a tense neck and upper body area. So you need to make sure when you play octaves, it really comes from the shoulder and have that. And you can be as gentle or as loud as you want, but aiming, that's another thing I always use with my students. You have to aim at the key. You need to know where you want to. So you look, but you listen. You come back to the same thing. We're saying, how are we going to play? We decide. So we create ear-hand coordination. And of course, if a child or an adult student are reading the notes, so we're creating eye, ear, hand coordination, which controls the technique, which creates wonderful sound production for us.
Yeah, this is so useful. I think, like in Vietnam, we like for the people who are, you know, like self-taught piano. Like there are some young people, they are self-learning to play piano. You know, they were struggling to, you know, play the octave.
I can see that.
Yeah, because I think that maybe they don't know, you know, how, like use their arms and relax the body, and they have they have
very good exercise for finding good posture is if you're sitting down, you kind of do that, and your hands are literally hanging down. So what you do, you just try to straighten it up, and you're straight.
Okay.
Do you feel? Just try it again. So if you say, you know, you're trying to explain this to a student how to sit straight, and you just think, well, what, I am sitting straight. So if you want just to get them, roll your shoulders down, and they're sitting, and they check, you know, how far they are, so at the arm lengths of the piano. So, you know, that's just basic kind of preparation to allow a very good, you know, because if you're sitting too close at the piano or too far away, that already puts tension, and it creates a different environment for the sound.
Yes, I agree. You know, like that tiny detail. Sometimes there are not many piano teacher. They really care about that tiny detail, like how far the students sit on the piano, like sit at the piano. Like sometimes there are some students, they sit too close to the piano, and their hands just like they don't have enough.
They just go, Oops, Daisy. Sorry, I lost.
It's okay.
Got too excited. So, sorry about that. Yeah, it is very, very important to get the distances, because if they're sitting like that or sitting like that, so it immediately, so there is never going to be good good sound control, because body will be trying to compensate with the, you know, and taking attention from the sound to actually maintaining this discomfort. You know, discomfort, like the body understands, and that's why we have tensions and aches and pains. But it's, as I said, you know, in the UK, we are very careful about, you know, how we tell teachers, students, you know, we always been very kind to them. We just say, don't do that. I would say to my students, oh, that was lovely, and why don't we try something like that, you know, and to be very kind and gentle with a nice voice, with a nice friendly tone. I think it will allow any student with big ability or smaller ability, with a huge talent and very small talent, of any age, to feel open to teachers' suggestions, don't you think?
Yes, I agree with you. Like when my student, they do something that I, you know, like I don't really want they to do that, so I just say, okay, how about you try this way? Like, yes, I don't, you know, I don't just say no to them. I don't say the mean thing or cruel thing to them. I just say, okay, let's try this way or that way. Say a different way. So they think that we are, you know, like offering the different choices for them, but actually we are leading them, we are guiding them to the better way.
Yes, I completely agree. I think our profession is very unique in many ways, because we are having lessons one-to-one. So that creates a very, very special bond. And in my opinion, that when we teach playing the piano, it's about having a very special relationship with the piano for that particular student for the rest of their lives. And every lesson has to be about a journey, you know, a little step you take, you know, every lesson you take that student further, and there is no ending goal, because what they're learning to do is to be independent piano players and have a wonderful interest in life. That's how I see it.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, so oh my, this I think like an hour just passed, and we are over time now. So like, so in conclusion, if you in teaching the piano technique for intermediate level student, you think like, can you give some important things that the teacher should be remember?
I think it's very important when the student reaches intermediate level is to be sure and observe a student very, very carefully, and to see if something is quite not there, and not to force student to play only fast. Not to, go on.
I'm sorry, I just have the question. I mean, I planned that before, but I just forgot. So, like when a teacher, they teach the technique to the student, how do they know that they teach it right? How do they know that they are
They will
correct?
see if the hands is tense. if the sound is harsh, if the student is for me the signs were usually if the student is stressed, is upset, is not happy, is not happy to communicate, is being like, you know, closed. You could see that something is wrong. Some children are happy to share, to say, oh, miss, I can't do this, can you explain? And some will keep going because they think it's unpolite not to do what the teacher says. So I think this is important to take every technique, and especially in intermediate level, from slow tempo to build up confidence, to a moderately slow, then to moderato, then, you know, it's like andante and you know, allegretto and allegro, and make sure that metronome can be a good friend, but it also cannot be a good friend, because if the student is in a lesson and teacher can see a student and hear the student and control click, 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 how fast it's going. So if for example, you have a very diligent student and you write in a notebook, please play F sharp minor harmonic on 160 beats per minute, or whatever, you know, something ridiculous, they will go and do it. But what will happen, because they will try to achieve that speed and with those clicks, but they will not think about how their hands are feeling.
Yes.
So this is, for the teacher, is very important to check if there are signs of tiredness or irritation, just to check what are you doing at home, because in lessons we have them once a week. In UK we have lessons that like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Like in Russia we had like lots of lessons, and we saw teachers all the time. So we need to be very careful how the home practice is happening. What are they getting up to? Or indeed, do they practice at all? Some of them will say, yes, I practice, miss, but they didn't. So they come to the lesson, they try to play very fast, and then what's happened is, you know, everything goes back to beginning. You know, you have to start again.
Yeah, I translate. I think that's important for the Vietnamese teacher. So let's take some water. Do you feel you need that?
Yeah, I have some water here. Yeah.
Okay. Thì mình có hỏi cô rằng là làm sao để giáo viên chúng ta biết được là chúng ta đang dạy đúng kỹ thuật. Thì cô có nói rằng nếu như chúng ta dạy đúng kỹ thuật thì nó sẽ không có cái sự căng thẳng, có nghĩa là cái bàn tay sẽ không bị căng thẳng, là nó sẽ không có làm cho học sinh bị stress, có nghĩa là bị căng thẳng đó. Học sinh cũng không bị căng thẳng, và những cái chuyển động kỹ thuật không có bị căng thẳng, và âm thanh nó tạo ra nó không có bị gọi là nghe nó rớt giống như là nó nghe như là nó ồn á, nó nghe nó, các bạn hiểu không? Giống như là khi mà cô chia sẻ là nếu mà kỹ thuật đúng đó thì âm thanh nó vang lên sẽ rất là đẹp, và nó không có bị cảm giác giống như là những cái tiếng ồn. Và cô cũng đề nghị rằng là chúng ta nên cho trẻ tập gọi là những cái kỹ thuật á, bắt đầu nên là từ cái slow tempo, gọi là cái gọi là cái nhịp độ nó chậm, rồi nó từ từ nó đi nhanh dần lên. Và khi mà chúng ta sử dụng metronome thì chúng ta cũng cần phải cân nhắc, bởi vì khi mà chúng ta sử dụng metronome á, có thể trẻ sẽ giữ được cái nhịp tốt, nhưng mà đồng thời trẻ cũng sẽ quá tập trung vào cái tiếng click 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 của metronome, mà nó sẽ không có cảm nhận được cái bàn tay của nó, cái kỹ thuật của nó nên như thế nào. Thì đó là những điểm mà cô lưu ý cho mình khi mà mình đặt câu hỏi rằng là làm sao để giáo viên chúng ta biết được rằng chúng ta đang dạy đúng kỹ thuật. Hy vọng rằng là các bạn cũng sẽ có những câu hỏi, và chúng ta sẽ kết thúc buổi livestream này trong khoảng 5 phút nữa. Okay, so Miss Elena, you know, like I am a distracted person. Like I very easy to be distracted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I play the piano, when I practice piano with metronome, it's so difficult to me. Sometimes it's so hard for me. So like if it's necessary, I will keep the metronome with me. But if it's not, I will just get rid of it. And I just keep, I think, you know, I don't recommend the teacher, they should not use the metronome, but it should depends on the student personalities. Yes.
Yeah. metronome, as I said, it's a great tool, but one needs to think very, very carefully how to use it, because, as I said, it can do a lot of harm, because if you only listen to clicks, you don't listen to a sound anymore. You don't think about having a curve and playing on scale, or you playing, you want to have a little something, that amazing legato. And if you listen to click, 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 and this is where we have a generation of young pianists. They're just concerned about playing flash, fast, virtuoso pieces. And of course, audience, they not necessarily will have a trained ear, and they'll think, oh my God, he's so fast, he must be good. And it's not the case, is it? Because, we all know that, for example, it takes an amazing skill to play a mazurka by Chopin, and it's not fast. The texts aren't that difficult to learn, but to play like Horowitz, it's so hard, and it's I think it's an ultimate experience in sound production. And this is where we're coming back to the beginning, to prepare to play a mazurka. From the very first lesson, we need to learn about the hands, how it all communicates with our bodies, how it all feels, because every touch is different. If it's staccato, how does that resonate? How does that sound resonates in the room? To be able to hear it and to learn to do it right from the start.
Yes. So, let's wrap it up quickly. So, what time is it in British?
I don't know. It's 12:30. It's fine. I have time, so I'm fine.
So you are in the summer vacation? Oh no, I mean like summer season.
Yes, we have. It's summer. It's August. It's very nice in the UK. It's pleasant weather. It's a bit cloudy, overcast, but we like it. I like it.
Yes. So let's how to say it? Yeah, like sometimes, like to me, practicing or playing the repertoire or the song in slow tempo is so much harder than the fast tempo.
It is true. Yes, it is true. I completely agree with you, because a lot of children who are very, very bright, they're usually talented in everything. And they are overachievers, what we say. They want, and they're encouraged by families usually. Mommy and daddy think, okay, you can do mathematics really well. You can do piano very well. Oh, sports, yeah, sure. Let's join the team. Tennis, yeah, sure. So children do a lot of activities, and they have pressure to be good at everything. And this is where we're coming back to a problem with practicing. To get them, because they used to play doing everything very fast. The homework, if it's tennis, they need to run very quickly. So they, in their mind, start thinking, well, surely I don't have to waste my time on playing something slow. I bet they play it fast, quick, and practice is finished. So this is another very huge topic for conversation. How do we make them slow down? And I think the answer is make them listen to themselves, to teach them in the lesson that the quality of practice is in their ability to listen to themselves while they're playing, to communicate that piece really, really well. Good instrument, of course. That's another huge conversation. What kind of instruments do you teach on? What kind of instruments do you have? Acoustic pianos or digital?
I teach on on both digital and acoustic, but I prefer the acoustic because like the dynamic that it can be made with the touch of the sound. I love acoustic piano. I have a digital piano here, and sometimes it kills my ears because it's very hard to control the fingers with it.
Yes, because they say they're very good. They like real pianos, but they're not.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, sometimes I personally think I pick my battles, because it's important to know the boundaries. Every family circumstances are different. Different spaces in the house is different, financial. opportunities for everyone. So, but I think ultimately, you know, you do with what we have. And this is my piano, by the way. I have it since I was 6. This piano.
Really?
Yeah. This
When you
is
were 6?
yeah.
Wow.
My dad bought it for me when I was yes, when I was
It still
accepted to
look.
the.
It
It's
looks
Petrov.
still. What ready that?
Petrov.
Petrol. Petrol.
Petrov.
Ah.
Yeah, it's made in Czechoslovakia many
Ah.
years ago. Yes, and
Okay.
I brought it with me to the United Kingdom, and I love it. It has
Yes.
such a wonderful sound. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when I play it, it's just. It just sounds, rings out like the very day. Thank you very much. The very first day. And I remember learning a very first song, you know, with the 3rd finger, and it's called Ta Ta Ta. The 3rd finger we played E.
Yeah.
You know, here me we call it. What do you
Yeah.
call
Yeah.
the notes? E. You go A C B C D E or
We go both.
both? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get. That was my very first piece. And it was a non-legato. It had crotchet, minim, or
Yeah.
quarter, minim.
Quarter, half.
So
Yeah.
that's how we learn. Children these days, they don't want to do it. They want to play right away something. You know, Miss, I want to play music. You know, can I play feu release? You know, my mom bought me a music. You know, here is the score. Let's do the feu release. Or Moonlight Sonata. That's also very, very, you know, favorite music to play. So.
Yes. Okay. So, Miss Elena, it's so great to have you here with us and
Thank
listen to
you.
your thoughts and like you sharing a lot of things with us about technique. You know, I would think about, you know, like applying for my student, like the festival maybe in
Oh
next
yeah,
year.
please do. The closing this year, it's 15th of August, so it's a bit short for you in terms of learning
Oh,
something. Yeah, but
student
sorry,
August.
but take a look what you can do and PM me if you have any questions. Write me a
Yes.
message. Yeah, we can see what can be happening, because we would love to have somebody from your country. That would be lovely.
Oh, yes. Okay, so thank you very much for today interview. I wish you all the best. And
Thank you.
yes, maybe if we have chance, I'd love to hear more from you.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for inviting me. I had so much fun. You're such a great, enthusiastic person. You have such a great smile. It was really, really nice meeting you online, and I hope our friendship will continue.
Yes, okay, thank you and have a good day.
Have a good day too. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Yes, goodbye.
Bye.
Ok các bạn ơi, vậy là buổi livestream ngày hôm nay đã kết thúc với sự chia sẻ rất là nhiệt tình và rất là nhiều thông tin của cô Elena Cobb. Hy vọng các bạn đã nhận được những nội dung phù hợp và hữu ích cho chủ đề dạy kỹ thuật cho học sinh ở trình độ trung cấp. Nếu các bạn có những câu hỏi liên quan đến chủ đề này, các bạn có thể gửi cho mình và mình có thể gửi cho cô. Cô có thể trả lời cho các bạn. Đây là một dự án nằm trong dự án Teach for Draw, là một dự án dành cho giáo viên dạy piano tại Việt Nam. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều vì đã theo dõi livestream. Chúc các bạn có một buổi tối vui vẻ. Chào tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại.